What if your bed felt like a luxury beachside resort every single night? That's Caraloha. Caraloha bamboo sheets and bedding are designed for incredible softness. In fact, Oprah Daily says Caraloha sheets are like slumbering at a luxe beachside resort. And Good Morning America calls them softer and cooler than cotton. If better sleep is calling your name, start with Caraloha bamboo sheets. Sleep cooler, softer, and better with Caraloha. Go now to caraloha.com. That's CARILOHA.com and try Caraloha bamboo sheets with free shipping over $100 and a 100-night trial.
It's time for today's AM Minnesota program from the Steele County Fair, being sponsored by J-Mo's Bowl in Faribault.
J-Mo's Bowl in Faribault reminds you their leagues are forming now for this fall. Take advantage of this great deal. Thursdays, you can bowl for $2 a game after 5. Before 5, it's 2 games free for those 15 and younger when accompanied by an adult. Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. to close, all you can bowl for $15. J-Mo's Bowl loves to cater. The meals are always terrific and reasonably priced. Thursdays, for example, get a cheeseburger and fries for $10. Experience lots of fun for everyone at J-Mo's Bowl Faribault, where you always strike a great meal.
Now let's head down to the Steele County Fairgrounds and News Director Mr. Gordy Kosfeld.
Yeah, we're at the Steele County Free Fair. We're in the Mother's Rest building, and Zach Rinehart, who's the assistant manager of the fair, is joining me this morning. Wayne Steele said, I got the perfect person for you. I said, Wayne, you're the perfect person. We've been talking for probably a decade. He goes, no, this guy knows a lot more about the fair than I do. And I thought, wow. So, Zach, you come with quite a recommendation.
Yeah, no, Wayne is a great guy to work with, and I'm glad to be here and do as much as I can to help make the fair a success. And a lot of that comes down to people like Wayne being able to work with them and learn their parts of the fair and put it all together.
Zach is not only the assistant manager of the Steele County Free Fair, but he's also the District
2 director for the Minnesota Federation of County Fairs. So I represent 13 counties in south central Minnesota at the state level for legislative support and helping with educational opportunities and learning opportunities for networking for all of our county fairs in south central.
So you do some lobby work.
So we have a lobbyist that we work with, and so I'm the district liaison for those 13 county fairs in south central Minnesota.
Oh, okay. Is Rice County one of them?
They're in District 1, so they're my neighboring district here.
So is Waseca County in there?
Waseca is also your District 1 as well, and the District 1 director, Jenny Johnson, is from the Waseca County Fair. So her and I work closely quite a bit.
So Steele's not in your district?
It's not in my district for my state level of things, and so that's why I still live over in Eagle Lake and commute over here to Owatonna every day throughout the year.
I know you volunteer at the Blue Earth County Fair.
Yes. So I'm on the board of directors for the Blue Earth County Fair. I run all of our open class, help with emergency management.
So underneath your name tag that says Zach Rinehart, you need to put Mr. Fair.
I could, yeah. A lot of people call me Zach the Fair Guy. That started a few years ago, and it's kind of stuck, and I've kind of leaned into it a little bit. But I eat, sleep, and breathe fairs. Some people say I'm crazy. It's like, well, it's fine. Tell me what's a better job than working at the fair. And no one's been able to find one yet.
What's your favorite part of the fair?
Oh, gosh. Favorite part of the fair. There's so many good parts about it, really. I love a lot of the agricultural opportunities and showcases for our youth development opportunities. So 4-H, open class, FFA, being able to showcase the highlights of the county and those people that put all year long and even more than 1 year on getting projects ready, whether it's culinary or fine arts or livestock. Those being able to create an avenue and a showcase for those people to really show off the best of humanity and what's going on with the public in Steele County. It's a huge highlight for me.
President of the Goodhue County Fair Board, Bob Gonzer, last week on this program mentioned that when he thinks of a fair, he thinks of community. He said there's no more community event than a fair.
Yeah, I would entirely agree with him. I think county fairs overall are the last bastion of showcasing Americana and our history and where we're going in the future as well. And it's the one place where when you go to the fair, you're not worrying about all the other things you have going on in your life or what's going on in the news. You're there to have a good time, and we're all coming together as one community, and we're having a good time.
And you could go back generations and find out, who had the best apple pie, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's a huge thing, and that's really where our roots are in county fairs, especially in Minnesota. All the county fairs are run by the agricultural societies. It goes back to even this Minnesota State Fair, which was an organization before we were even a state. So it was the Minnesota Territorial Fair. And the big thing was showcasing what people could grow and raise for livestock and grains and plants here in Minnesota to promote people to move west. And we still highlight those same showcases every year today.
And the Minnesota State Fair, had a couple of years here in Owatonna.
Yes. Yeah, the first state fair was here, and the first official state fair was here in Owatonna in 1855. So that's a huge thing, too. We were the first great Minnesota get-together in a way when you think about it, and that's a huge legacy that we love to feature, too.
Which might make some sense as to why the Steele County Free Fair is the number one county fair in Minnesota.
Yes, we are the largest county fair, free county fair in the state here, and we love that feature. It's not our defining feature overall because it's all the people that make it happen. We couldn't do it without them, but we show by example the best that we can, but we're always trading ideas with any size fair, and we're giving our ideas and taking theirs, and we're all making the best we can.
So before you became the assistant manager and before you interned last year here, had you been to the Steele County Free Fair?
Yes, I grew up coming to the Steele County Free Fair. My family, I grew up on a choose and cut Christmas tree farm down in Keister, Minnesota.
Oh, wow, Keister.
Yeah.
I did a football game there once.
Yeah, nice little town still. But we had some mechanics, and they would race stock cars and things like that. So we'd go to county fairs all over, and Owatonna was always a highlight in those days. And so I grew up coming here and going through the Great Outdoors Center. Of course, then it was the Isaac Walton Center. And so seeing all the animals and all the displays and all the exotic foods that you could possibly get. And it was just a really big highlight kind of to cap off summer.
Are you a food guy?
I am a food guy. You don't get to be my size by not being a food guy.
Well, yeah. Jack is a big guy, but that might be natural, right?
Yeah. No, I have a lot of fun here. I get to work with John DeMars and Paul Smith here for Steele County, helping with organizing all the concessions and figuring out the food items for the year. And so a lot of that is quality control is important, so we always make sure everything is good for the fairgoer that's coming out for the fair.
So here's the big question.
Yeah.
How do you determine? Because I know by design this fair has some food booths go bye-bye and brings in new food booths every single year.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons as to why a food vendor might be let in or a food vendor might retire from the fair. Some of it is that they're done selling food, like that family or that individual retires and no one takes it out. So sometimes those vendors retire. Other ones, they don't meet the deadlines. I mean, in order to put the fair on, we have to have a schedule throughout the year. So, like, applications are due on a certain date. If you don't meet that date, well, other people did the paperwork. But we have a high-quality standard, not only of the food products, but also the food stand itself, and making sure we're working with the health department and making sure everything's safe for everybody, too. But just quality of stand and appearance and how they're interacting with the public. And you have to be nice at the fair. You can't be a grouch all the time to the public, especially, too. And so lots of different factors like that and menu items of what might get you in or what might make you retire from the fair for here at Steele County. So it's a very cutthroat list a little bit in a regard because we have over 103 food vendors out here this year. We have a wait list of like 30, 40 people every year that apply that we can't make it in. We only have so much room. So we only have so much electrical, so much water, so much land that we can put things on, and we don't want to duplicate anything too much either. It doesn't do us any good to have 50 corn dog stands, right? So not everyone and their brother can sell corn dogs. So we watch those menus very closely to make sure there's not too much duplication, not too much lemonade here or mini donuts, because we want everyone to do well. Because when the vendors do well, we do well as a fair, and the people are happy, and that's always the goal at the end of the day.
Yeah, you want people with smiling faces. So how do you determine where they go on the fairgrounds?
Yeah, so a lot of it depends on space. So, like, we have vendors like Tom Thumb, who's been here for over 70 years.
Isn't that amazing?
So they're gonna be in their spots. People know where they're at. They're gonna go there for those. So it doesn't make sense for us to move them, right? It's like when a food vendor retires, we know we have that much space and we have that much power availability there and water hookups. And so, like, when we're looking at those new foods, we're looking for unique items, new items, things that we don't already have, and then making sure that their stand will fit in the space that we have available. So we want to make sure that everything works for everybody the best. It doesn't do us any good to have a 30-foot wide space and put a 10-foot stand in there and have dead space that can't be used either. So we might fit 2 10-foot stands in there instead. But then also we don't want them all selling the same thing. So if we have 5 lemonades there, it doesn't make sense to put another lemonade right there.
As you can tell, Zach, I'm an older guy.
Yeah.
So
Your experience.
Well, okay, I'm an experienced guy. I can't remember, it was last year or the year before that they made the changes to the track.
It's been a few years, yes. Yeah, so that's, it's been 3 or 4 years at least now.
Oh, it's been that long. See, time flies when you're having fun. It just does. It absolutely flies.
It does.
Warp speed, like the Star Trek.
Yeah, it's one of those changes that you have to make hard decisions when you're managing a fairgrounds and promoters and insurance and expenses and liabilities and just people being out for what those areas are needing. And when those things lack and the numbers don't make sense and it's a safety issue, it's the layout and like 18th Street, like we just can't do those things. So they made a tough change back when they made that change before I was here, and we're making the best of what we can. Is what we're doing.
Safety is, I know, usually high in the priority list of this fair.
Yes. Yeah, we're very cognizant of safety on the grounds, not only on the grounds in general, but at the midway and everything else. No matter where you go, we're always looking for how to make sure that the average fairgoer has a great experience, but also a safe one where they don't have to worry about that. So we work with Steele County Emergency Management, the Steele County Sheriff's, OPD as well, is out helping with things too. We have Mayo Clinic Health System with their ambulance service and the first aid. So we're making sure that all those things are taken care of, that if you come to the fair, you don't have to worry. And so that's a big thing for us.
Any new entertainment this year?
Lots and lots and lots of new entertainment. Holy cow. The North End, we have quite a few new highlights. We have Tumbleweed Crossing, which is a Wild West comedy shootout show. That's across from the Steele Saloon, so we're going to kind of a Wild West theme around that area there. They have multiple shows daily, every day at the fair. That's going to be a real fun time up there. And right next to that, we have a mechanical bull for those who are feeling brave. So they can try out and see how much of a cowboy or a wrangler that they might be and riding the mechanical bull up there as well. We have Ninja Experience on the North End as well. That's a really fun kind of taekwondo, karate, ninja comedy show that's up that way also. Lots of good entertainment up on the North End here. And we have some new rides in the Midway coming in this year too. So we don't have the roller coaster back this year. It's down at the Iowa State Fair right now. So that has to kind of go on a circuit and make sure it hits a lot of different areas, make sure everyone gets a chance to enjoy the fun. But we are bringing the slingshot back, so that's the big thrill ride here. We haven't had it for several years at the fair. So that'll shoot people up 200 feet in the air or so, straight up in the air, 2 riders at a time there. That's the one ride that's not included in the Mega Pass. But every other ride will be there as well.
Oh, the Mega Pass sales.
Very, very good. I would not wait to get your Mega Pass. They will run out again this year for the second year in a row. So if you haven't gotten out to Hy-Vee or to their customer service desk, get there as soon as you can, because I heard there's not many left, but I don't know the final number yet. So
and when is the deadline? Tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow at 5 p.m., if there's any left. So if they sell out today, then there's not going to be any more to sell here. We've capped out at 6,500 tickets.
They're officially opens tomorrow.
Officially opens tomorrow, technically at 5 o'clock. Our food vendors will be open for lunch. Our Four Seasons folks and the indoor vendors and commercial vendors will be open around lunch as well. So you can kind of get out and get that early sneak peek. But yeah, 5 o'clock, Fair Square, opening ceremonies, flag raising, the whole kit right there ready to go for everyone.
And Zach, the forecast for this week is phenomenal.
Yes, overall, we're keeping a close eye on the weather. That's another thing we do with safety, is working with the National Weather Service. And we put an order in. Scott Kazonka put the order in with the big guy upstairs. Hey, we need fair weather. and we're looking to have it for the most part.
I do remember, I don't remember exactly the year, but there was some flooding on these fairgrounds one year.
Yes, well, last year we had like 6 inches of rain before the fair, knock on wood. We keep it nice and sunny today, and we should be good. We had a little rain at the end as well, but we made the most of it, and that's all you can really do. You plan for the best and work with whatever else you get.
And I won't be coming back to the fair if I don't take a break right now for the markets. Jerry, take it away.
Thank you, Gordy. The market update sponsored by the KDHL Agri Boosters, including Craig Keller at the Keller Insurance Agency in Nerstrand. Craig does help protect all things important to you. Also, Northern Buildings for quality post-frame construction. Find out more. Check out their website, northernbuildings.com.
It's time for the Market Minute here on the Linder Farm Network. I'm Linda Brecky, Chicago Board of Trade. September corn, 461 3/4, up 2 3/4. December, 486 and up 2 1/2. March, up 2 3/4. September beans, 1192 1/2. Now 1192 3/4, up 15 cents. November, 1207 and up 14 3/4. January soybeans, 1221 3/4, now up 14 cents. September soybean meal up 160. September soybean oil up 103. September Chicago wheat down 5 1/4. Minneapolis September unchanged. And October live cattle up 267. September feeder cattle up 220. And December lean hogs up 90. February up 90.
The market update sponsored by the KDHL Agri Boosters. They include Northern Buildings for quality post-frame construction. Find out more. Check out their website. Very simple, northernbuildings.com. Also, Craig Keller at the Keller Insurance Agency in Nerstrand. We will continue with today's AM Minnesota program right after this.
JMO's Bowl in Faribault reminds you their leagues are forming now for this fall. Take advantage of this great deal. Thursdays, you can bowl for $2 a game after 5. Before 5, it's 2 games free for those 15 and younger when accompanied by an adult. Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. to close, all you can bowl for $15. JMO's Bowl loves to cater. The meals are always terrific and reasonably priced. Thursdays, for example, get a cheeseburger and fries for $10. Experience lots of fun for everyone at JMO's Bowl Faribault, where you always strike a great meal.
Let's head back to News Director Mr. Gordy Kosfeld down at the Steele County Free Fairgrounds.
Yeah, we're in the Mother's Rest building at the Steele County Free Fair. Zach Rinehart, the assistant manager of the Steele County Free Fair, joins me. Thanks to JMO's Bowl for making our AM Minnesota program possible all this week. I tell you what, you ever go there, you're never going to get a bad meal. Those burgers are unbelievably good. My favorite is the famous bourbon burger.
That sounds really good.
Oh, it is so good. But sadly, I'm diabetic, and I probably shouldn't have it.
In moderation.
Yes. I can maybe have it without the bun.
There you go. Yeah, everything in moderation is okay. It's just like there's no calories at the fair.
There isn't?
No, it's against the rules. The fair rules. There's no calories at the fair, so get that extra Pronto Pub, get the French fries, do whatever you like there.
New York State, has a law that wherever there's fast food, you got to have the calories on the menu.
Yeah.
Is that true in their fairs too? Do you know?
I think it is. Yeah.
Think it'll ever come to Minnesota?
I hope not. Personally, I hope not. It's a good thing to have available. Don't get me wrong, but
are you a rides person?
I like rides. I do.
So you'll go up the slingshot?
There's some of our fair friends in other counties are saying that they'll put down $20 here, $20 there for Scott and I both to ride at the same time. It's like, well, if the manager and the assistant manager ride on it, well, that could be dangerous. We got to make it off the ride too, but. So we'll see. I'm more excited about the other big attraction we have coming this year, which is our giant Ferris wheel. It's never been here before. It's over 110 foot tall. You'll get a view of the fairgrounds like you've never seen it before. And that's going to be right at the end of Elm Street there. Nice big wheel there we've never had before. I'm really excited about that.
We had a German band play on a Ferris wheel one year here.
That sounds exciting fun. Oh, yeah, every car can have an instrument, and around it goes, the nice circular music.
Yeah.
That works out well.
Yeah, those guys had never ridden the Ferris wheel. Fun. What's a fair? Germany, they don't know what a
Yeah. Yeah, they have different kinds of festivals than what we have, but nothing quite like what we do. It's always fun seeing people coming from out of state and out of the country and experiencing what American fairs are like, and it's not like nothing they've ever seen, and we're really proud of that.
So let's go over the grandstand shows.
Yeah, grandstand shows. Tuesday night tomorrow there is the Owatonna FFA alumni antique tractor pull. That's a big fundraiser for them, and they're always excited to have it on, and the weather's going to be good. So last year we had to cancel, unfortunately, because of the weather, the track conditions and things. But
are you an FFA alum?
I am. I went to Alden Conger High School, so I was part of the Alden Conger FFA chapter there, and I actually help at the state level with FFA as well, doing professional development courses with them as well. So real fun there. FFA is something that's really near and dear to my heart, so I'm glad that we're able to help support the local chapter here in Owatonna and provide that opportunity for them. Then moving into Wednesday for the grandstand here, we have Faith Fest on the fairgrounds here. Jeremy Camp, John Reddick, Thunderstorm Artiste, who was a contestant on American Idol. All three of them have a really great Christian show here. We're partnered with Kinship Radio. They're a big sponsor for that event. Second year in a row for the Christian music in the grandstand. It was a big hit last year. People really enjoyed it. I think it's something that people needed, really. And so we were very cognizant of that, and we said, this is what we need to do. So we worked with them, and Kinship said, yep, let's do it again. And so we were able to bring this big show. And Jeremy Camp's a bigger headliner for sure than we had for last year. So we're really excited about that. Ticket sales are doing really well for that as well. People are really excited to come out and have a nice, wholesome night in the grandstand. And then we gear shift into Thursday a little bit. We're not listening to the Christian music of that we're used to. We're moving into Hairball and Rival 5. Rival 5 was playing at Reggie's a couple weeks ago here in town. A really great show. So they're going to open it up for Hairball, which is a fan favorite backed by popular demand. The last time they were here was 2023. We always try and change up things every now and then, bring in some different acts. And overall, the people were like, hey, when are we going to have Hairball back? The question kept coming up. It's like, well, let's see what we can do. And then Hairball reached out, like, hey, how can we get back into Steele County? It's like, perfect. It's meant to be. So got them in the grandstand for Thursday night there. And then Friday night, Randy Hauser with opening act Corey Kennedy. Corey Kennedy on The Voice, local West Concord gal there. Not every day we have a local artist that hits it big there. She's with Team Reba McIntyre, so that's always fun. And we just sold out of VIP tickets last night for the Randy Hauser Corey Kennedy show. So those general admission tickets are still available for advance sale. So make sure people get those on our website, scff.org. The link from that site there is the only place to get tickets for the grandstand in advance or in their ticket booth during the fair. And then, of course, Saturday is our Bulls and Barrels with Rice Rodeo Company there with Mutt and Bustin' there. Mutt and Bustin' filled up the list in 2 days, almost in 1 day, which was wild. Because we have 20 spots available, and we had 18 of them full all in the first day. Scott, when he came into the office, he gets here about 20, 30 minutes early, and there was a lady parked in the parking lot waiting for the doors to open so she could sign her kid up for Mutt and Bustin'. That's wild, but that's a good way to get on the list. So we're super excited about that. It's always a good night for the rodeo night here in the grandstand. And, of course, we're going to finish it off on Sunday with the IMP Demolition Derby. And that we had got rained out last year, too. So we're going on 2 years of pent-up destruction waiting to happen here. So we hope we get all the cars out here to have a really good show for the Demolition Derby, and that's always a good time. And that rodeo and the Demolition Derby always sell out every year at the end, so I highly recommend people get tickets in advance if you for sure want to go. And but otherwise, the ticket booth will be open during the fair, too.
You've got some interesting entertainment in the Village of Yesteryear.
Village of Yesteryear, yeah. So Village of Yesteryear, the Historic Society helps put most of that programming together there. We have anything from accordion music to the classic hits to the Christian show and the traditional church service over there on Sunday as well. We have Copeland over there as well. But really nice variety of things. I really like the Village of Yesteryear because it's a nice step back into history. And it's nice to see how things were in Steele County before. And that music there makes it a nice, relaxing atmosphere to kind of relax and de-stress from going down Elm Street and looking at all the foods, all the lights and sounds. And a nice area to kind of just relax and enjoy everyone's company.
What are the hours of the Steele County Free Fair?
Steele County Free Fair. Well, the earliest things in the morning start at 8 a.m. with livestock shows right away up in the northeast end there. And things run until about 11 o'clock, midnight or so here, like the beer garden and the Midway and things. They stay open late there, so whether you're a morning person, afternoon, or evening person, there's always something going on the grounds. People can enjoy their time while they're here. And I would be remiss if I didn't bring up one other big thing, too. So we have our daily schedules, and we have our pocket guides. But new this year we have is our new fair mobile app, which has been my little baby to work on and put everything put together. So basically, SCFF on a stick. It's available in the App Store, whether it's Apple or Google. You can get it there.
Free?
Entirely free. Olmsted Medical Center helps sponsor the app for everyone to be able to download. It has all the schedules. It has all the food vendors and their menus. And
Does it have a map, too?
it does have a map. Not only does it have a map, if you want to go and try the new food, top potato, deep fried top potato, you can look at it. We're at Mother's Rest. So you punch in top potato, click it. It'll give you a line on the map that you can follow. It'll take you right to the stand.
Wow.
Right there. And so one of the big things, too, is that our food vendors supply us information of different allergen-friendly items they have or things that they don't cook with. And so we've added that dietary filter for the food vendors on the app.
So a diabetic like me could say...
Yep, so you can take a look and see what things are that the vendors have told us are sugar-free or alternatives or soy-based or anything like that. You can always find those different items there. And, of course, that list is only as informative as the vendors tell us when they submit their contracts. So we always tell people to double-check with the vendor to make sure that it works for what you need for your dietary restriction.
Right. The Elmer Riesland Stage and the Great Outdoor Center. You got the National Eagle Center here.
Yeah, so we have the National Eagle Center, and we have the Loon Center as well coming out to doing some shows. On the weekend dates here, we have Sustainable Safari, which is a nice interactive show. They're bringing in various exotic wild animals as well as Minnesota animals as well for people to look at and learn about as well. Great entertainment over there all week long. Of course, Paul Bunyan's coming back, so if you ever wanted to get that updated picture with Paul Bunyan and his axe, this is a good way to do that and see how much closer being as tall as him that you are, too.
There you go. Of course, the Fair Square Stage has the senior citizen recognition on Thursday during Senior Day at the fair.
Senior Day on the fair. So one of those big deals, too, of course, is the senior spotlight specials across the grounds as well that are available at noon to 5. But the senior program on the stage here, as well as lots of great programming throughout. You have everything from country music to classics and like the White Sidewalls and iPolka. You name it, we have something for everyone on the Wanger Fair Square stage.
Well, that's for sure. When I look at the list of bands here, I can tell I'm old.
That's okay. You're experienced, vintage, if nothing else.
I'm experienced, Jerry. I'm not old. I'm experienced.
Yeah.
You can't tell me I'm old anymore, Jerry.
No, not at all.
Well, plus he's older than me, so you can't really get away with calling me old. I think we pretty much covered it, Jack.
There's a lot of things, and we hit the big things for sure, but you got to come out and you got to experience it. We did some upgrades to the Great Outdoor Center inside with our displays, so it'll look a little different in there. We'll see if you notice it, but we did some upgrades in there, so you got to come out and check out those things. And
that's right. There were some building upgrades too, right?
Yes. So Mother's Rest here got resited thanks to a grant from the Owatonna Foundation. So we got new siding. This 105-year-old building looks brand new now on the outside.
This is 105 years old?
This is a 105-year-old building, and we love her to death. But she does what we need her to for admin purposes, and we're happy with it. Yeah, lots of updates. We made some updates to some of the roofing with the Radel Pavilion. We did updates in the poultry barn for the roof and the windows and ventilation. We're always investing back into the ground. So,
which you have to, right?
Yeah. But we couldn't do anything that we do without all of our great sponsors and our great fairgoers. They help make everything a reality, and those sponsors really help make us ensure that the fair remains a free fair. And this is the 99th year of a free fair this year as well.
Wow. So, how many commercial exhibits do you have? Do you know?
We have over 300. So we're sitting pretty good. The West Rink and the East Rink of the Four Seasons is full. We have outdoor vendors all over as well. It's a nice full fairgrounds. They're moving in hot and heavy today. We had some coming in early too, like yesterday and the day before. But come fair time, we'll be ready to go, and the grounds will be full and waiting for everyone to come and enjoy.
So come on down to the Steele County Free Fair, folks. You'll enjoy yourself. Guaranteed, right?
100%. If you come and you're wanting to have a good time, you're going to have a good time.
All right. Thanks, Zach. It was nice meeting you.
Likewise.
Maybe this is going to start a new tradition on KDHL.
Always good for a tradition.
It'll be the Zach Attack of the Fair.
Sure.
How's that sound?
Works for me.
Yeah, right off the top of my head, Jerry, huh? What do you think of that? Zach Attacks the Fair.
Pretty impressive. Thanks, Gordy and Zach. And beautiful day for everybody setting up at the Steele County Fair. Actual temperature right now, 70 degrees, sunny skies, light winds out of the west at 7 miles an hour. Here's national news.
News, sports, talk, and more. You're listening.